What's up, guys? So yesterday we sanded this down, got everything nice and smooth. We sprayed it off with a new pressure washer, got all the dust off. Now we're gonna wipe it down with the acetone and tape it all down, or tape off everything we don't want paint on, so we can spray it with primer. We're just gonna get right into it. Make sure you put all your screws and everything you take off in a safe place so you don't lose it. Alright, that's one window. Not the prettiest. This is a lot of time consuming stuff, but I'm sure I'm not the first one to tell you, and I won't be the last, that if you're gonna paint a vehicle, prep. Prep is everything. I mean, most of the work is in prep, so it doesn't take long to spray the vehicle down, but it takes a while to prep it. So I'm just gonna probably turn this off for now and get some more taping done. I'll see you guys back in a second. Alright, we got the whole thing taped off pretty much. I didn't film as much of it as I wanted to, but even without filming, it's a lot of work, all this prep, taping, and everything. So, any other videos you've watched where people do get everything on video, go and like their videos, because that's a lot of work they're doing for you. Pretty crazy, actually. But here's a little. This mirror I couldn't get off, this screw, it's super stuck on there. But I actually have new mirrors coming in regardless, so I'll get that off later. I'll just spray it for now. It's already primered anyway from the last people that owned it. Got the mirror taped off. Chrome steps taped off. Windshield, I just gotta cover the wheels still. Usually I would, and I'd also recommend people just taking all this stuff off, you know, the grill and everything, but I'm just kind of covering what's already been primered, so I feel like I don't have to be as what's the word? If you know what word I'm talking about, drop it in the comments. Pretty kind of pooped right now, but yep, that's the quick walk around. I'm gonna wipe it down with acetone. And once I'm done wiping it down with acetone, let that dry, and I'll start spraying the rustoleum primer. I'm laid on pretty thick because it's spray paint, and then it's plenty thick to where I could later on sand it down to be smooth again. So there she is, all taped up. I also have new chains coming in, so I didn't bother taking those off. They're already messed up anyway, so I'll just spray those for now, and they're coming off here soon once I get the new ones in anyway. Alright, to be 100% honest guys, today is not the best day to be doing this. It's windy out, there's dust flying around. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to be sanding it down again anyway, so it's not too big of a deal if there's imperfections for me, but yeah, definitely not the best conditions to be doing this. We're going to go ahead and start wiping this down with acetone. Remove any debris, dust, impurities off of the truck, even though as I wipe it, probably more will get blown right back on it because it's a windy day. I recommend using gloves for this. You don't want this stuff all over your hands, on your skin. Don't lay it on too thick, but just enough. You should be able to tell. Got it wiped down pretty good for the most part. It's drying now, it shouldn't take long at all. So we're gonna get some test sprays going with this automotive gray rustoleum primer. Make sure it's spraying good before we start laying it down on the truck. Looks like it's spraying smooth. So I guess we'll go ahead and get to spraying. Alright guys, so we've got pretty much the whole truck primered for its first coat, except for the hood. I wanted to talk about the paint I was using. I had two cans I was using. This can and this can. And when I was first spraying, I was using this can. Not that it's like bad, I wouldn't say exactly, but it just doesn't lay down as nice. It's kind of more like blotchy, and like this covers so much more, so much easier, and it turns out a lot better looking. So I actually had my girlfriend, before she went to work, pick up some cans, and she came back with a bunch of these ones. So I decided it was worth it to go back and return them and get a bunch more of these ones. So I highly recommend these over these, even though I'm sure this works just fine as well, but I think this is definitely the way to go if you have the choice. So I think like not much more either for this, and covers way more, ridiculous amount more, sprays on so much better, and looks a lot better. I'll actually show you here in a second. Maybe I'll walk you over here and see if you can tell. This side is with the small can. Oh look, I actually did some of the big can over the small can I already sprayed on this fender, which you can actually see the difference. It just looks, it sprays on, it's smoother. It's not as like rough and blotchy looking. It's a lot solid and smoother looking. And then this side is actually all with the tall can, and it looks just way better. It lays down way better. The finished quality looks a lot better. So yeah, just a little tip, a little something that I noticed. I thought for sure the one that said automotive primer would have been, you know, the key, but no, I would say that that tall can is much better. So I'm gonna finish my little chicharrones and my Red Bull, and I'll probably get back to spraying. Here's a little look. So yeah, that looked funny with this thing. So we're gonna let it dry for a few hours, and we'll come back out and pull the tape and paper, and we'll show you how it looks. Alright guys, it's the next day. I decided to wait till this morning to pull the paper off. When I used to paint my trucks back in the day, the old school Toyotas, when I was into those, I pulled that paper off and tape off as soon as I was done spraying. But I know it's better to pull it all off after it sits for a little while, so I figured I'd wait till morning. So we're gonna get to tearing all this off and see how she looks. Alright guys, tape's off. I was gonna put the running lights and stuff back on and the mirror and stuff, but I actually have new stuff coming in the mail, so I might as well wait and put on the new stuff when it gets here. So I think that's just about gonna do it for this video. Should have some more stuff on the C10 coming up soon, so stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.